She said, I've really noticed that you haven't been there for me as much lately. And I reminded her that she was married. One of the things that I noticed when my girls were first able to talk was one of the words that they learned to say to me to get my attention was the word watch. Dad, watch. They learned a cartwheel, or they learned a trick, or they drew a picture, or they accomplished something, and they wanted me to notice this moment and to celebrate with them. And I noticed that as they got older, that same desire and I believe need that they had as children continued on throughout those phases. I thought, okay, when my kids became adults, and especially having daughters and getting married, I thought, well, I can kind of back off of that. And I want to tell you that a couple years ago, one of our daughters came to me and she said, I've really noticed that you haven't been there for me as much lately. And I reminded her that she was married. And inside I'm thinking, I just thought once she got married, my responsibilities as an engaged dad would kind of take a couple steps back. But what I learned is there's a different nuance. There's a different rhythm to that engagement when they're in adulthood and when they're married, but it never ends. Fathers, it never ends. So keep being engaged in your kids' lives.